For a long time, I thought content was going to be the thing that grew my business. If we posted more, if we got more views, if the page grew, everything else would follow. More clients, more trust, and more growth. I'm not saying that from theory. Over the last few years, I've posted over 1,000 pieces of content across all platforms for my soccer business. We grew a page from 0 to over 25K followers and generated millions of views. I also work with brands like SetGK, helping them structure their content so they can actually communicate their story and connect with the right audience. So I've seen both sides of this, and honestly, that's why this took me so long to understand. Because from the outside, it looked like everything was working. We were growing, we were getting more views, and people were watching. So if views alone were the answer, we should have been fine. But we weren't. We were attracting the wrong people, and I didn't understand that at first because I thought attention meant growth. We structured everything around content. Twice a month, we'd go out and film. What's trending? What's performing? What looks the best? We'd film fast-paced drills, highlight clips, clean edits, and to be fair, it worked. We got millions of views. We grew the page fast, and from the outside, it looked like we were doing everything right. But behind all of that, there was a problem. We weren't getting the right people, and that's where I was confused because I thought if more people see us, more people will come. But that's not how this works because not all views are created equal. You can have millions of views and still not get a single serious client. We weren't attracting clients, we were attracting viewers, people who liked content, not people ready to commit. Other coaches watching, random players scrolling, people entertained but not invested. And if you're watching this and you're posting consistently and getting views but not getting the right people reaching out, this is probably why. Because your content might look great, but it's not building trust. And that's when it started to click for me. We weren't just missing clients. We were miscommunicating who we were. Because when a parent is choosing where to train their kid, they're not looking for the coolest video. They're not looking for the fastest drill. They're asking, who is the coach? What do they believe in? How do they treat players? And is this environment consistent? Can I trust this person with my child? And if your content doesn't answer those questions, they don't reach out, no matter how good it looks. And this was the hardest part for me to accept. We weren't just posting the wrong content, we were giving people a reason not to choose us. Because we were showing what we do, not how we think. We were showing drills, but not development. Highlights, but not standards. And without that, there's no trust. And this is something I understand a lot more now. Content isn't about looking the best. It's about making people actually feel something. Because people don't connect to perfect videos. They connect to perspective, to standards, to belief, to how you actually see the game. Anyone can copy editing and anyone can copy a trend, but no one can copy how you think. And that's what actually builds trust. So we changed everything, not the effort, not the consistency, but the intention behind what we post. We stopped asking, how do we go viral? And started asking, who are we actually trying to serve? And everything got clearer. We started showing our environment and how we coach, how we correct, what we prioritize. We started explaining why things matter, how players actually develop, what parents should be looking for. We stopped trying to impress everyone and started speaking directly to the right people. And that changed everything because now the right people understand us before they even reach out. The trust is already there, the hesitation to purchase is lower, and when they come in, they're already bought in. They're not guessing, they're not unsure, and they already know what they're stepping into. Viral content gets attention, but aligned content builds a business. So if your content isn't bringing in the right people, don't just post more. Get clear on who you're speaking to. Get clear on what you stand for, and make sure your content reflects that. Because the goal isn't views. The goal is trust.